Howdy folks, welcome to episode 36. I think we're going to take this back over to the iron thing. And the ironworks, the smelter, that's the word. We're going to take this back over to the smelter. I think we'll do this. See how fast it wants to go down this hill. It's kind of pushing, it's not totally pushing, so I mean, we're good on fuel for now. Let's see. Yeah, no, that's a decent speed. Okay. It's not trying to go 50 or anything, so we're good. Yep, we'll make it across this. We'll do just fine going across this switch. That's perfect. Okay, cool. So yep, we'll get this going across the switch. And, right? Gotta blow 3 whistles. Let's see. Can you see the smoke from there? No, it doesn't even show the whistle smoke either. Huh. Okay. We'll get this moving. There we go. Okay. And then when we get to the smelter, we're gonna want to go on there, and yeah, we'll do that. We'll do it that way. Okay, looks good. Whoops, we're gonna go back up here. See, when we blow the whistle here, oh, it's the tiny little thing. It makes me curious now if... Because we can see the little white... Yeah, we can see the white thing there. We can still see the white smoke there. I don't know, it's hard to tell. It's too invisible. Okay, we probably should start slowing down anyway. Because we're gonna come up on... Oh, I guess not. Not quite yet. Almost. There we go. Alright, and then we can... We're going to come through the middle, and yeah, we can set up on the loading docks. I think we just need to get it off the main track so that we can get the iron out of there. Out of the iron mine. It's like our... Yep, our switch is set up correctly. Okay. And it's the raw iron that we're going to need, isn't it? Yeah, because we're going to the ironworks. And then the rails. I don't think we need rails for much else, do we? Is this the raw iron? Yeah, it is. Wait, we have 46 of those? Huh. Okay. Well, we're going to load those up then. Let's go like this, and we're gonna do, whoops, raw iron. Sure, why not, right? Is this one gonna load up? Let's go forward a little bit. Yeah, see, because it can only put 3 on each thing anyway. So we're probably gonna load this whole thing up, aren't we? Because that's what we need for the, to make our tools, I believe, is what we're trying to do. Isn't that what we're trying to do? We're trying to make tools. And then we're going to go back one more. I think it was tools. Let's see. Is it going to... We must be on a slight hill. There we go. Try going, yeah, there we go, like that. There we go. Okay. Yep, that'll make it in time. All right, so let's check. Get this moving a little bit. Let's check on the map. Let's double check, Because what we needed to do was we needed to load up the ironworks. And yeah, we need raw iron. And then we do need coal. That is coal, right? Raw iron and coal, and then lumber. Okay. So let's go up a couple cars. Here we go. The thing is with this, maybe if I do that, it makes it harder to screw up, right? Because when you're leaned like this, it's like you can't tell which one you're on. There we go. Come on! There we go. Perfect. Okay. There. Let's try that. See if we can get these all loaded up. Because, I mean, that's what, 20... whatever it is, 13, 14. 14 is 42. So 15 cars. There we go. And we've got, I think, 20 cars on this. It's either 20 or 19 or 18, something like that. It's a lot. Whatever it is. Just reminded me of, I had a friend who was working tech support back in the 90s. And somebody called up and they had a problem with their PC, and he was like, how much RAM do you have? And they're like, oh, we have lots. Oh, man. As if that's a sufficient answer for anything. Oh, man. All right. We have lots. How many cars do I have? We got lots. See? We got lots. No, I'm pretty sure, yeah, because we only need 7 more cars. We got more than 7 up there, so yeah. I should have put these on the front, but that's okay too. Do this. I hate when you try to set the brake on and then off again and it like doesn't let you turn it off right away. I mean, if we skip a car, it's still going to be fine too, because we got more and so what, you know, kind of thing, but still. Come on, you can do it. There we go. All right, and then a little bit more. Can we get 1%? No, not really. Whoops. Can do it. Three more? Yeah. Okay. There we go. And then this will be the last one here. And then we can bring these to the ironworks, and then we got to figure out what else. I don't remember who else uses raw iron. Does anybody else even use raw iron? It would be nice if they'd... Whoops. If they do that from the other angle too, you know? Alright. So, let's stop here. We're going to check again because we want to, that uses 2 raw iron, and we've got 46, so we're going to have 48 raw iron. Let's check on the help screen. Oh, I have to jump out of the engine to use the help screen. Okay, so the industries The ironworks, see, it uses a lot of raw iron, so we do need to load up on that, don't we? And then it uses coal, only one coal. And it does use, yeah, okay. So we're going to have to get more lumber, too. We're not just going to need more raw iron. Let's get the iron here, smelter. Yeah, let's get the iron ore loaded up first. Okay, so where is our tail? Okay, yeah, we're off of here, so we can bring in more of the iron ore. Okay, so let's find our iron train. One with all the, these are all loaded up, aren't they? Those are already loaded up. We just need an engine on there. Because, yeah, cargo 8 of 8. Yep. And how much do we need on that? Yeah, see, we need more. Okay. So we're going to disconnect this engine. Is the regulator, really? I left it at 2. Okay. All right, we're going to disconnect this engine. Let's tie these off. Time down, whatever it is. All right. Time off. All right. Open that. We're going to take this engine and we're going to go get the here, let's go forward. There we are. All right. We're going to go get the cordwood, and we're going to bring the cordwood back here first, and then we'll go get the raw iron. How's that sound? Because this will be a little bit quicker. We're going to do that. We need to throw it twice. There we go. All right. Reverser. All right. And then we can start doing this. I want to see how fast this will go by itself. It looks like about 15. Yeah, it's the same kind of thing where it maxes out. Yeah, it maxes out at like 26, 27. Okay. That's fine too. And those are really pushing the the limits of how close you can get trees to the tracks, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to come up this way. We're going to go there. We need to turn around somewhere, don't we? No, I suppose we can just push these. We're just gonna push them with the front. That's fine. I think it would be nice to turn around. I think we're gonna turn around and pull them, because that way we can back those in there and then pull back out. Let me see, because over here we have another spot. Yeah, see, we can sit those on this track. That's perfect. Okay. So if we pull those in, yeah, we can still do that. Okay, no, we don't need to turn it around. Let's see if it makes these corners. I know I think we've crashed over here before on these trying to go too fast over the switches, didn't we? Isn't that where we did that? No, I guess not. Okay. All right, now we're gonna flip that switch and that switch, and then we're gonna go get the cars. Let's go do this. We're coming into town. We gotta make some noise. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll hook these up, and we'll just pull them back to the switch, and then we'll push them over to the ironworks. Or the smelter. There we go. Just gotta be careful, because these are kind of on a corner. Do they have any brakes on? Let's check and make sure nobody has any brakes on. Yeah, see, he has brakes. I'm guessing it's only the one car. Let's see. Guessing? What are you doing, Blinken? Guessing? I guess nobody's coming? Alright, so let's go like this, and we're going to drag backwards. And then we're going to coast. And make sure that it coasts. Yeah, see, if somebody had brakes on, we'd be stopping. But we're not. Okay. That's how you tell if anybody has brakes on. Now, the engine is backwards, but it's at the front of the cars. So I think you would blow 2 whistles, right? I don't know. I never remember that one. Which way do you reverse it? Does it depend on the engine, or does it depend on the direction of the cars? And I think it's the cars, if I remember correctly. But there's no other trains here, so to hear my whistle. So it's like using a turn signal when there's nobody there. And even the courts ruled that the purpose of a turn signal is to signal other drivers. So if you are by yourself and you don't use a turn signal, you know, if there's no other cars to signal to, then you can't get a ticket for that. Well, they can try giving you a ticket, but if you take it to court and fight it, you'll win. Anyway, I read that somewhere. I forget what I was even looking up. I was looking something up, and I found some little mention of a case law on that. Alright, we're going to take it easy around this bend. There we go. It's looking good. Yep, that's looking... See, it goes up and then it goes down, so I'm sure that does add some extra stress. Cars are pushing on each other more than in pulling. The ones down the hill are pulling, the ones up the hill are pushing, etc. More than usual. Okay, let's get moving here. Looks like 25 is our limit on Schnitz and Gruben. Okay. It got foggy out, didn't it? I must have the... You know, I was thinking about that when the other day when I started an episode and it was sunny out or whatever. I'm like, I should probably have it do the weather. Let's make sure that we're not going to run into anything. Okay, we're good on there. We're good on there. We're good on there. Yep, okay. We're good on all the switches. I think we're going to go all the way past the last switch. And then we'll come back in and go past the whatchamacallits. Is that 64? Yeah, 64 cordwood. 64 cordwoods. Cords of wood. Depending on which way you consider the name of the unit. Okay. And then once we get past this one, we'll hit the brakes. Yeah, because those come in the same way either way. But this one's a little bit easier to stop and start if we come along this track here on our current left. Okay, so we're going to go that way. There we go. Now I got two cats on me. I've got one who's resting on my mouse arm. Just asleep with her paws across my forearm. The other one's trying to sleep on my desk right in front of me. Okay. We're gonna go this way. So we can drop off our cordwood. Alright, so that's where we drop it off. Huh. You see that? It blocked the... It was blocking the... Yeah, the cargo is... Whoops, is actually casting a shadow. You can do it. I like this because then when you turn off the regulator, it automatically stops. Let's see. A little bit more. There we go. A little bit more. All right. Unload. Perfect. It's funny. It's going up and down the train using the up and down arrows to go back and forth on the train. It's backwards because the engine's backwards. We must have run out of coal because now it's not taking them away anymore. Or iron, that is. We used up the iron that we had. Okay, so we got that. There we go. And then that one. Last one. And we'll turn that off. There we go. Okay, cool. So that's our storage, and then we're going to put these cars on the thingy. We're going to put them on this track over here. So let's go like this. Switch this track. And we're going to do this. So, and I'm kind of wondering if we should attach those on there so we can bring them back. Should we do that so we can bring them back? Yeah, we'll kind of take it easy along this corner. We've got too many curves. Because we're going that way with the raw iron, we could drop those off. Yeah, we can do that, I think. So let's put these... Yeah, let's put these Oh, you know what? I need to flip this switch quickly before we get to it. Because that one is not a spring switch. That one will mess you up if you hit it wrong. Alright. Make sure it looks good. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. Yep. You can see it connected there. Alright. Yeah, so we can do this, and we're going to leave these on here. And then we're going to bring the other thing around. Yeah, I got to do a little work here to get this to set up, but that's okay. I think we can get this all lined up. We'll see how much it made as far as I think we can get the rest of the cars loaded up too. Okay, so if we do this. Alright, so we're going to jump out here. Tie this one. And we're going to go like this. And we're going to go back up. And we need to move that switch as well. Let me see, because we're going to push those back. Yeah, okay. I got it all planned out, and you'll see. Nope, it didn't let go. It felt like it was going to do that. Let's see. Okay. See if it lets go this time. All right. There we are. All right, we're good now. So what we're going to do is we got to push these back past the thingy. We got to push these back past this junction here so that I can turn this one around and then put it on the front of this. And that'll be the front of the train. The west end will be the front of the train. If that makes any sense. Even if it doesn't, it still will be. Alright, we'll see how much we have there too. Let's see. How much do we have on here? We have 11 more, so that's 1, 2, 3 more cars. Oops. And I think that's about as many as we can fit anyway. Let me see. Lantern. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think we'll just do that. We'll load up these. We'll load these up and then do that. Okay. So that is going to be it for episode 36. Yep, this is 36. Join me in episode 37. We're gonna get 37 random number. Everybody picks 37. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna bring this back past the junction, and we'll line that all up, and we'll bring this whole long train back to the whatchamacallit. We'll drop off the cordwood cars, and then we'll bring the raw iron back to the thingy. So yeah, join me in episode 37. We'll do that, and we'll see you then. Later.